they have great music here. This is one of the most different festivals I've ever been to. I play at a lot of festivals, and this festival is unique.
Yeah, I'm Sue Cunningham with the Hickory Project. Okay. This is our first time for being here. Yeah, actually, this is our first time for being in Wyoming, for playing in Wyoming. So it's a big thing for us.
Well, we're Ann and Pete Sibley, and we're coming down from Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and this is our first time to the Kimmer Festival here, and pretty honored that we got asked to be here today. If no
We're with the Crescent Moon String Band. We're out of Evanston, 2 of us are from there, and 2 out of Salt Lake City. Luckily, the last 2 years, we've got invited to play at the festival. So,
I think it's, well, number one, it has a range of music, a variety of music I've noticed. We play our own form of bluegrass music, and then the Clumsy Lovers last night, they have their own form of music, and Ann and Pete Sibley. So I think it has a really special musical variety that people probably really enjoy.
It's fun because we usually play more kind of straight bluegrass festivals, so this is fun that it's a mix of music, and folks like the Clumsy Lovers doing all kinds of good stuff, and of course now we get to hear Hickory Project in the background, and just, I mean, the mix of music is really fun.
This festival carries a lot of prestige. I don't think the people here realize how prestigious this festival is. There's a lot of people that come here that want to play here just because it's the Oyster Ridge Festival.
because this is one of the finest festivals around the area. It just gets bigger and bigger every year, and they get bigger and better bands, and it's just a great time.
Think you come back?
Oh, if they invite us, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And folks have been so nice to us, and it's so nice for us to meet folks in our home state.
Yeah, as long as they'll have us, we'll be back.
Sure, we'd love to come back.
We audition bands via submission of their CDs and through their press kits, etc. Sometimes we'll pick a band that submits to us. Sometimes we go out and look for a band that we know that we want to use.
Yes, I've liked the Hickory Project the best so far. They're all fabulous bands, but that's been my favorite.
Pete and Ann Sibley are coming on soon. They're kind of, I like them a lot.
The Clumsy Lovers, definitely. The Navigators, Trampled by Turtles.
Of course, we had the Peasall sisters, and someone that's identified with an Academy Award winning movie, a Grammy-winning soundtrack. That's going to generate a lot of interest. Our only criteria is that they have that indefinable substance that we call quality.
I'm going to tell you who my favorite band was, but there's a reason.
Okay, yeah.
Now, I love all the bands, and this was a total surprise today. There was a fellow watching me, and he was grinning at me, looking at me, and just grinning. He was, back in the crowd. And I picked him out, and the guy was just standing back against the lamppost, leaning on it, and grinning, had his arms crossed. I said, I know that guy. He looks so familiar. Well, I found out, somebody came up to him and says, Robin, do you know the group Hickory Project? I says, you've heard of them. Yeah, they're booked here. He says, well, your cousin, Anthony Hannigan, is playing with them. So that was my cousin over here. I haven't seen him for about 4 years, and then he came on stage and played with me. And so I have to say they were my favorite group. Organization of this festival is just phenomenal. You know, they keep records of what works and what doesn't work.
The first and maybe most important step is the fundraising. So we have to organize the fundraising, get sponsors and donors, find different ways to raise money, and then find people to execute those different ways of raising money. One is we sell advertising in the program.
We have been planning since August. We've had last August.
We contact sponsors and donors.
I helped with the brochure. We have to call and get donations for this, and we have to call businesses and organizations and ask for how big of an ad they would like, if they'd like to donate.
One is we negotiated an exclusive contract with New Belgium Brewing to supply some of their product and donate a bike in order for us to raise money. So there's the fundraising. If we could approach some larger donors, some industry, corporation, private donation, organization, we might be able to get all the money we need from one or two donors.
That takes a lot of planning and a lot of hard work on the part of the organizing committee, and I think it's a great that they give that back to the community.
I think everybody involved believes in this festival, and it's doing something good.
And I think this documentary will give us something to show and explain to people what we're all about.